I don't know how many people out there had this experience that around Christmas time, either a parent or a grandparent would have a big magazine full of products. And basically what they wanted you to do was, I'm going to show you this. I'm going to set the mic down. Something like this. Just full of products and Christmas things that kids are going to want. You get the idea. And what you would do is you would kind of circle things that you wanted as a kid. You know, a $10 Lego set here, a $15 toy here. And it was kind of fun to see, all the things that maybe I could get for Christmas. I only did this with one of my grandparents, and basically like you circle 100 things and you get 2 or 3 of them. And it was really cool. It was really fun. And I just got this in the mail. And it's basically that. It is this is a piece of physical media full of products that you can purchase off Amazon. And first of all, it's interesting that just how everything kind of comes back around. Like now we're back to big companies doing print media because they realize that it gets in our hands, it's in our face. And even this is a little bit more meaningful than me just seeing an advertisement on my phone. Now, I'm going to throw this away immediately because I hated the fact that I got that magazine for the fact that it reminded me that Jeff Bezos is on this planet. Oh, 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 oh. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't need that reminder today. I was having a pretty good day. There are people yelling at each other outside. One time I was at a hotel. I was at a crappy little Red Roof Inn. I got a free stay there. And as I'm going to bed, trying to fall asleep, there are 2 people right outside my front door screaming and yelling at each other because one guy owes the other guy money. And it started out as a very friendly conversation. I could hear the whole thing. But by the end, the dude was like, "I have a knife." He was much more vulgar and upset. And so anyway, every time I hear people yelling outside my house, it just reminds me of that. It doesn't make me nervous or anything. It's just kind of like, it like them yelling at each other, like it doesn't make me nervous. It does remind me of that night where I was a little nervous that an act of violence was going to occur right next to me. Wasn't going to be thrilled if that happened. But the thought of Jeff Bezos is pretty upsetting. The thought of that bald head, the thought of that big butt of his. It's upsetting to know that a person like him exists. And not only for the fact that he is hoarding his wealth to the tune of billions and hundreds of billions of dollars, right? Not only the fact that like his existence, the way he lives his life is extremely unethical. The yelling is really distracting. I'm trying to hear what they're talking about. Let's see what they have to say. There's some cussing. Oh, there's some laughter, though. So I don't think they're, like, fighting with each other. I think they're just passionate and loud. Great. So am I. Right, ladies? Sorry. I'm a man. I'm sorry about that fact. Ultimately, the point of this video is just that I don't like the fact that Jeff Bezos exists, which is not like that unique of a perspective. But more so than that, what like is there is something more aggravating about Jeff than maybe most billionaires, because he's not as like dorky as Mark. He's not as stupid as Elon, or maybe he is, but it's, guys, it is the baldness. I can't even lie. It's the baldness. I'm going to be bald one day. I have nothing against bald people, but there's something inherently more evil about being a billionaire and not having hair because you can afford a hair transplant. You choose not to. You choose every morning as a billionaire to take your crappy little razor, shave everything off. So something not right. And look, bald is beautiful. Embrace your baldness, right? Folks with alopecia, I love you. But if you have alopecia and you're a billionaire, You no longer have my love. You understand that? They're kids. It's a bunch of kids yelling outside. I thought it was like a couple of like girls, but it's just like teenage boys. Anyway, if you have alopecia, I love you. If you have alopecia and you're a billionaire, get out of my face. And get out of my magazine and get out of my mailbox. Get out of my mailbox. Get out of my